Laptops could be classified as one of the most versatile machines to get work done and the best device to goof off and just binge watch videos all day. No matter the case, they're versatile, but sometimes we don't get that luxury. 2 weeks ago, I had to turn my laptop in for a manufacturer battery recall. What that means is, in simple terms, is turn your laptop in for 2 weeks and get a free battery replacement. And so I prepared myself for the terrible torture of using only an iPad as my main machine and a desktop computer as my workhorse. And here's my experience with all that. Initially, it wasn't so bad. I could watch YouTube all the same. Viewing homework assignments was super easy and just fine. You just log in. And listening to music was also pretty easy. I mean, we got a headphone jack. And if I wanted to type up a Word document, all I would have to do is connect a Bluetooth keyboard and bam! I'm off to writing like an overenthusiastic writer who would probably never sell more than 5 copies of his books. All to family and friends, of course. So days 1 and 2 were a complete success. But then came the 3rd day, where I forgot something really important, which made me look really dumb. How was I gonna make a video for the week? Well, I saw Jonathan Morrison's iPad Pro video editing video, and I thought to myself, this would never work for the average everyday person. While the concept is super cool, us people with 32GB storage iPads would run out of space just like that. Not happening. So I did what every video editor dreads. Learning new video editing software. I tried free software because I'm too much of a cheapskate to pay for Adobe Premiere. I mean, it's expensive. Kill me. Both editors worked fine, and thankfully it wasn't as hard to learn as I thought it would be. But then day 4 happened, and it sucked. I took the iPad Bluetooth keyboard combo to class, and well, on the desk it worked well, and if I wanted to get work done on a bench or something, using as a plain iPad worked as well, as long as you're not working on anything long. Good luck. You'll cramp up. If you forget to turn off Bluetooth on the keyboard or iPad, then you won't be able to use the on-screen keyboard of the iPad, which is a tad bit annoying. Then, while I had some free time, I thought to myself, hey, let's get some video work done. I reached into my bag and then I realized, that's right, my workflow is all up on my desktop. It's not on this iPad. I ended up realizing that's what I missed the most, the ability to have a portable machine be my everyday, do everything workhorse. Sure, the iPad is a nice entertainment device and can sync documents through the cloud, but it still lacks a robust file management system, simple external storage, and the ability to use different machines for one video project. At least Final Cut Pro anyway, because iOS doesn't have Final Cut Pro, though Adobe Premiere does support something like this, although it is a little bit limited. Even if it was a viable alternative, it would require people with iPads to have large storage capacities. Oh, and iOS doesn't support mice, so I was using the touchscreen the entire time instead of lazily wiggling around a mouse, which I prefer, because I'm lazy. Using a desktop solely for heavy workloads was a bit of a pain, because now if I wanted to work in bed, I'd have to use a tablet, which is a bit slower, especially when you're typing something. Who am I kidding? It's a lot slower than typing. So a laptop would be perfect for those type of situations, if you just want to relax in bed. Overall, the experience has taught me something. Adapting to new devices requires you learn a couple of things and change up your workflow. Laptops don't make a great laptop replacement, even if you have a crazy good, crazy powerful desktop backing it up. And when the laptop manufacturer's service rep tells you it'll take up to 2 weeks to get your laptop fixed, what they really mean is it'll only take 6 days and you won't have to edit on your desktop or your iPad. I wish they told me sooner. I'm sure this combination works for some people, but for students, for people who write a lot, or for video editors, I don't think it'll work. Anyway, that was my experience with replacing my MacBook Pro with an iPad and a desktop computer backing it up. It wasn't fun for me. So let me ask you guys a question. Would it work for someone with your workflow? What does your workflow entail? Am I missing something that you can't see with just a week of switching? Leave that all in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and well, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.